Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris with Kristen's Crafts, and I am bringing you the wrap-up video for the Build-A-Beige series for October. Now my focus, if you went back and watched the beginning, was to use 6x6 paper pads, which I have an abundance of. And I was pretty happy with the results. I was able to actually kind of kill one of the paper pads and break into a couple others that hadn't been used. So the first layout, this is of one of the many showers that my daughter-in-law had for their wedding. So it's just a picture of Emily and Kevin, and then a picture of me with Emily, Kevin, and some of the aunts that helped host this. These were aunts from my husband's side of the family, and they just put on a lovely shower. I forget which 6x6 pad this one was from, but it was one that I had not used in quite a while, and just put it on a piece of Park Lane grid type paper in gray. Used a bunch of things that were in my stash to decorate it, including some of these old gems that I think I probably got at Walmart or somewhere. And yeah, it was a great layout to put in their book. So this layout was using a lot of Jen Hatfield, both the Avenue and one of her 12x12 paper pads. And so I used the brick along with the Avenue paper. This is some My Mind's Eye, or no, was it my... It might be Pink Paisley. This is, I know the collection's called the Atlas. This is We Are Memory Keepers. This is My Mind's Eye that I fussy cut out. Some October Afternoon, some Dottie About Flair. So again, an eclectic group of embellishments that in my stash. And that's what I love about the color drawers, is when I break everything down, I'm not going by collection anymore. I'm looking at colors that match. So this kind of blue goes with the blue here, and it's a shade of this. The viewfinder is a shade of that. We have this blue here bringing it in. I'm pulling in, you know, the orange from the photo, but then also bringing in the Dottie About Flair and into the journaling card. So it really does help for me going based on colors to just kind of rummage through and see what works. These are pictures of the gum wall at the Seattle Pikes Market in downtown Seattle by the waterfront. This was our tour guide for our ghost stories, and I highly recommend if you ever have a chance to do a ghost walk. I've done a couple of them now, and they're just kind of like a fun way of having a history lesson about the area that you are vacationing at or visiting. So, and along with some ghost stories is history about the area, and this one was a very interesting one. So that's that layout. This layout is more kind of interactive. I did a fold out, I got a little gunk on this one. I'll have to get it off afterwards. There it goes. This one I did kind of a fold out card, and it's just showing the progress of our floors that we put in into our kitchen, and then a little bit of hidden journaling. We had had our dog had several years ago was dying of cancer. The kids growing up, our linoleum floors were beat up beyond belief, and we finally took the turn and went in and ripped them out and put new flooring down. And I'm just writing about how thankful I am that I have a husband who is handy and able to do that work. And then it's just a picture kind of our little coffee bar that we set up along with I have some hand-thrown pottery that I get pieces from this guy every year. So now that's on display, and just happy with how the whole thing turned out. And then it's just kind of like when we walk in the door, we've got a place to hang up our keys and that kind of stuff. So that is that layout. And then I have this double page that I made. This is using the Pink Paisley Auburn Lane. I did a double page layout on this one. I have the word thankful. This is a Friendsgiving that we did. Got some wood veneer on here. And again, this 6x8 pad, it was almost gone. I think I have like 1 or 2 pieces left of it. And so I actually threw the paper pad part away. I took the 2 pieces that were left, and I have it with my 12 by 12 pink Auburn Lane album, and it'll get used up with that, and then eventually broke down into the scraps. Now, if you go back into my video of doing this page, when I opened up my 6x8 paper pad, all of the little scraps that I had in there came tumbling out, and I had a whole bunch of them. Well, before I broke it down, instead of throwing them in the drawer, what I did was I created a background. So it's not done. I've got to find pictures for it yet. But all I did was cut down all those scraps that I had that were in there and just layered them all up the side. There's really nothing left in that pad, so it was all pretty much bashed by doing this. I'll just do a little matting on here with a couple pictures and embellishing later on. I might even add this to the group of layouts that I'm making for my crop. So you might see this one come back in a few weeks finished. But yeah, so I really did basically finish off that paper pad by doing this and the layout. So I think there was, like I said, 1 or 2 pieces of paper that were left, and those are now in the 12 by 12 paper pad and will get used up there. So that is that one. And the last one I did, I released today, a day late. But this is of my 3rd grandson, the baby. And I told the story, but my nephew Tyler had sent a picture around of their new baby Archer looking all adorable and smiling. And my daughter replied back to his text message with a picture of Carter, who was none too happy about being put into the car seat, with the caption of just wait, reality. And so it's just kind of cute. So I did this, be brave, sweet baby, our little man, stay little forever. And then I just have my wood veneer that's saying, love this, real life. And then I did go ahead and journal in the corner. It just said, Tyler sent a text picture of his new baby Archer to the family looking all adorable. Erica sent a response to them with this picture of Carter, who was not happy about being in his car seat. Her reply to Tyler was, just wait, reality. And so I just thought this was, you know, one of those little moments that you capture. You've got the books with all the kids being all happy and go lucky. And when you're a parent, this is really, they're adorable. You can't help. You want to kiss those cheeks, but that is the reality of having a baby. So that is the last layout for this series for October. We will be back again in November, the 3rd week, with another Build-A-Page. I hope you're enjoying this. I know that Christy wasn't able to make all of her process videos. Life events took over, so she is planning on finishing up the kits that she made within the next few weeks, so be on the lookout for hers. Moira is still having problems with her camera and hoping that that fixes itself once she has an Android update on her phone. Cross your fingers. So she's been kind of muddling through with her videos stopping every 3 minutes and having to restart them again. So she was able to get a few of the process videos up, but not all 5 this month because of the phone problems. So cross your fingers, November will be back to a normal filming schedule for everybody. But like I said, check back 3rd week in November and we will get you another Build-A-Page. If you have any suggestions of starting points that you would like to see from your stash, you know, leave a comment in one of our videos. We're more than happy to go and help you with trying to figure out how you can go into your stash and look at your supplies and figure out a way to motivate you to make a layout from it, whether you're looking at a 6x6 pad and starting there, whether you're looking at a photo and starting from the photo. We're just trying to make it easier for you to take and break down a large stash into a smaller, more contained amount that you can then sit down and make a quick layout when you have time. Again, this is great for, you've got time on the weekend, but you still want to craft during the week. I will make a few layouts over the weekend. When I do have time, I'll put the pages together. And then after work, when I have maybe a half an hour to an hour, I can then finish them up and get them done. And so I'm able to get 5 layouts into the book, you know, easily. Or, you know, making the page kits when you feel like playing with all your little stuff, but you don't have the creativity to put it together, that's a great time to do these page kits. And like for me, I am going to a crop on November 5th. So that's coming up not this weekend, but next weekend. So in the next week, you're going to see me trying to add pictures and embellishments to the 30-page kits that I've already got together. So be on the lookout for that. After I get done here today, I'm going to go in and print a bunch of pictures and start putting those together and see how many I can get done before I actually go to a crop. And if I have time, I might even go and show you what I pack to bring to a crop, but that's all depending on how much time I have. And again, I am sorry. I know I mentioned it in the last video I made. We've been having car trouble and we're just like running around, and so it kind of put a monkey wrench in everything that we were doing. So hopefully now things will settle down until we have to pick up the car from the repair shop. But yeah, so hopefully in the next week and a half, you'll see a little bit more and you know, a little more of my how to kill a kit with style, which has been neglected as well. So thanks so much for watching, and we will see you again this week with another video.